g'day Salty fam. We're here on a tide pooling mission today. This is what we're up to.
Now, these guys have come down with the marine heat wave. Now, the reason we haven't seen them since...
Marine heat wave. We've got some nice tropical fish. Gorgeous little gobbleguts. Let's shoot to the fish shop now and see what cool fish they've got there.
Recorded 2 fish that we have not recorded in the Perth region since 2012. These are your giant queenfish, even though they're very small, little juveniles. Now these guys have come down with the marine heat wave. Now the reason we haven't seen them since 2012 is that was the last time there was a marine heat wave down there. So that warm water has brought down many tropical species, and now we're seeing these species like this in areas down here that we have not recorded before. So this is a really cool find, which has been part of an ecology unit at Murdoch. We've had a bunch of students go out today, do a few seine nets, and now we've recorded all these new species, which is awesome.
So I'm hoping with that marine heat wave, we've got some nice tropical fish that have come down, some kind of new different species in these tide pools. We're going to lift up the rocks, but we've still got water joining it, so it isn't as easy. This will be the hardest, but there's so many fish in here, it's not funny. And then we'll make our way through all the tide pools and see what we can get. It's got some nice orange and red on him. Hello. What are you? Are you a zebrafish? I don't know if you are. You look a bit different. We've got a couple another new species in here. I'll chuck pictures of what I think they might be, but because they're so fast and so small, I could be wrong. This one's getting too much motion and too hard to detect to see any other fish. So we're going to make our way to the other tidies. How good is this spot? Like everything has a chance of having fish in it. Every single one. And I bet you there is something in there. I just got to look for longer. That's where we're headed. Oh, there's fish. Zayden's seeing fish. All right, we're at my favorite little tide pool. Zayden's going to do the honors. There's fish under here. Woo, 3 in 1. Gorgeous little gobbleguts. 4 of them so far. 3 small zebrafish. And then there's a school of other small fish in here. And I think there's another couple of the big gobbleguts as well. I'll give Zayden a hand to get that big rock out. Then we'll move a few of the other small ones and see what else we can get. Yep. We got one of them. Let's see if we can ID it. He's got an awesome fin, some yellow stripes on him. Saltwater's Zayden on the net. How'd you go? I reckon they're all under these rocks right there. Or in that little hole. While Zayden's pulling out some rocks, I'm just going to have a quick squiz around at all the other tide pools because you just never know. I just saw something swim under the side here. But maybe I didn't. Just seeing things. Oh, that's a little crab. Another big fish. Oh yeah, another gobbleguts. He ain't going anywhere. We'll just see if there's anything else washed in. How awesome would it be to have a school of sergeant majors or something just pop out? That'd definitely be an awesome tropical fish to have washed down. How's this for camouflage, Salty fam? There's a bit of dragon's breath algae just there, and right in it is one of these gobbleguts, and it's not a small one. So Waters Aiden's going to try and do the honours. I'm going to film from up here. It's a better view. Got him! Woo! How's the purple on him? That's got some nice colours in the sun.
Yeah.
How is the colours on him in the sun? Get a nice gleam of purpley blue. Get him in with his mates. How many's that? That's 5 of them. Oh, some nice colours on that little fella too. Oh, backy down he goes. Oh, and he went under the net. We got our bucket full of fish. Zayden's going to dump them in this tide pool. That way they can go to the reef or they can stay in here. They can do whatever they want to do. See you later, fellas. Be free.
You.
All right, from tide pool, and let's shoot to the fish shop now and see what cool fish they've got there. A nice big bit of round turban area there, like ours at home. I didn't realise that that's what it was. But there's some lovely bits again. Look at that. We'll dunk his and see if it's any better. Isn't that something special? Hopefully when I go back up north on my coral collecting mission, I can collect something like that. Oh, how's that for a trackie? The colours on that are next level too, like pinks, purples, greens. My goodness, wow. A whole tray of nice ones. Lens on. Lens off. Colours are crazy. Who remembers this from last week? It's growing on me. I'm really, really loving it, and I think it might be nice inside. I've still got a store credit from when I went up collecting a few months ago, so I think I'm going to get it. We've got 2 little corals here. These are jack-o'-lanterns. 2 of our anthias hadn't made quarantine, so we've got a replacement 2 anthias. We may have got a rainbow chalice and a couple of zoanthids to go in our inside tank. We'll see yous at home and we'll chuck them in. Our mate's not looking so good. Our new ones, our replacements, they're just eating some Artemia. Alrighty, everything's been put in. Only just. The zoos haven't opened yet. Our jack-o'-lantern number 1. Jack-o'-lantern number 2 there. But that has replaced an acro colony that has died. So I will put another one there at some stage and find another place to put him. And our rainbow chalice in all glory. There he is. Ooh, what a beast. A big morph that used to be here flew off and decided to stick there. And it's stuck there now. It's a bit sad because it's massive. So hopefully he opens up a bit more. I've been waiting for bloody ever for the chiller to turn off. It just won't stop. It's looking nice though. I've whacked up a bit of shade cloth, 50% UV protection to just stop my poor acros. They're just getting cooked. You can see like the line came, it got all those and it went across here. Didn't get them ones. Hopefully they come back. They're hell nice light green under the blue light. I'll see if I turn this back on a bit later on. Finally the bloody chillers stopped making a racket. We'll chuck a bit of flake in for these guys. We won't put that in there. Don't bite me finger, Elon. How cool is it to have a harlequin tusk that likes to eat flake food? It's quite handy. And Spike. There you go, mate. I just gave him some squid. He hasn't eaten squid before. Well, not with me. I don't think I've ever fed it to you. And I've had him a long time. I'm going to change up his food. So I might give him some scallop in 2 days. Squid today. 2 days after that, prawn. And once it gets a bit darker, I'll show you how it looks with just the lights on. It's crazy what a difference they look like under the bluer light. So much different. Except for the flicker. If you enjoyed that one, guys, please be sure to smash that like button. Costs you nothing. Does wonders for the algorithm and the channel. And if you made it all the way to the end and you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing. But until next time, stay salty.